That's true with all the questions. Just getting started with the rookies. Have had a couple really good days. They came in ready to go. Very sharp, for where we're at. Worked the kinks out a little bit yesterday, and they seem like they're even sharper today. So we'll keep building on that and try to have them ready for Thursday when the vets are here. As far as the injury situation, we have two guys on PUP. Marshall Yanda's on PUP. He's working the shoulder. He's doing great. He'll be involved in the walkthrough practices and individual periods, things like that during the walkthrough. He will not be involved in the regular practice. The other PE player is Jameel McLean. Jameel is a tougher one to predict because he's got the back issue. It's a spinal cord issue, so that just has to heal. Until that heals and we have proof that it's healed, he's not going to be out there. Doctors had anticipated that he would be out here by this time. It's a little slower maybe than we had hoped, but when he's ready, he'll be out there. So he's going to continue to take some tests. He'll take some more tests tomorrow. We'll have more for you on that Thursday. Any other questions on injuries?
Darius, he did some things but I don't know. I mean, do you think he will be on PUP to start out?
No, he will not. Those are the only two guys that will be on PUP in that sense. Jacoby's on PUP right now for the conditioning. Darius is practicing. We will bring him along, as we see fit. But we saw him out there today, so he's doing it.
John, would you expect him to get up to speed quickly and be able to do that testing?
I do. I'll be very surprised if he isn't. He's really close on it. Not never making excuses for him. We should pass it. He's traveling and things like that. We'll see. It's up to him. It's his job to do. It's the facts. Facts are stubborn things.
Has Harris, Cody, and Haludi and some of those guys been able to be out here and come back from some limited activity in the offseason? Are they coming along?
Yeah, everybody else is 100%. So we don't have anybody else unless I'm missing somebody who has an issue.
When it comes to competition at Central, Gino has 1 year edge over the other guy. Does that give him a bit of an edge?
Well, AQ's got probably an edge experience-wise in the National Football League. Reggie's probably the least experienced guy, but it's not like he's new to it. He played with Kalechi at Iowa State. He's a heck of a center, so they've worked together. That doesn't hurt. All those guys are young in one sense and veteran in another. So no, I think AQ's as a veteran guy doesn't give Gino an edge like that.
And with Flacco, new contract, you obviously expect some progression. Will there be anything about the new contract that will be hindrance to him in terms of expect to see the same old Joe, yes, and even maybe better because he's, another year experience.
Right. To me, that's kind of the factor that is relevant. It's the fact that he continues to grow. The contract really doesn't have much to do with how hard you work, as long as you continue to work, which he will and he has. He'll just continue to grow as a quarterback, and we should hope he continues to do that.
Is there anything that you'd like to see him do better? Or anything that you'd like to see him maintain in those things?
Yeah, I think everything. You can name every stat. You'd like it to be a little bit better. Couldn't be much better than the last 5 hours. But overall, there are a number of things that he's working to improve on. Joe's determined. Joe looks very hard at all his, whether it's technique or it's understanding the offense. And that's usually a group effort too. Whether the quarterback stats are his, but by the same token, it belongs to the whole offense too. So we've all got to do that. And try to just improve.
John, as a coach, how much of a luxury? Because there's other teams every year they're searching for their quarterbacks. Other than your first year, you didn't know you had your hopes, but every year after that, you knew who your starting quarterback. As a head coach, how much of a luxury is that?
Well, it's a great thing to have a quarterback. It's very important. It's a big advantage. Every team in the league is chasing that. It doesn't have it. And it's something that we feel that we're very fortunate to have our quarterback in place. And we add that we're very fortunate to have a backup quarterback in place this year. Very good on Tyrod. So, Caleb's doing a great job as well. So we're in good shape.
How's Matt Elam progressing? What have you seen from him as he's had this time with this really good
Nothing negative whatsoever.
Solid plan.
Positive every way.
Plan.
Certainly young. Certainly will make a few mistakes here and there. But Matt will make them fast. He's a very aggressive player, very smart. He's going to be a huge contributor.
John, are you thinking?
That's
the winner.
Sure. It's good to have been there. It's good to have experienced it. When you've been down the road before, it certainly doesn't hurt. You kind of know the way. By the same token, we've got a number of guys that haven't been there. We've got a lot of guys that are hungry because they haven't been there before. So we'll just see how that mix plays out.
Coach, are you thinking a lot about who will become the face and the voice of this franchise over the season?
No thought whatsoever.
Why is that?
It's a pretty general question.
Do you,
Who was the voice and the face of the franchise?
Terry Lewis?
That's your interpretation.
Rookies all around the league, but they usually be able to sign them quicker and camp, more than not season more. How much of that you think that helps them, as far as the playing area?
It helps them tremendous. The fact that those guys are in camp, they're not distracted, they're not worried about it. The negotiations have been boiled down to really almost nothing. So it's pretty cut and dry. I thought it was really interesting what Matt did. He had his brother was his primary advisor, and he got the same contract he would have gotten with an agent. That's if anybody's ever done that before. In the modern era, and he did it. It was kind of interesting.
So for this year's team, what is the best thing about last year's team in the Super Bowl and this?
Well, I really haven't thought about it like that. I don't have that categorized in my head right now. I can think of probably some good things and some not so good things. There's challenges, and there are advantages that go with them. We will be the only team that has an opportunity to do it again. That's about where it stands. I can tell you that for sure. Everything else, I'm really not sure about.
Do you worry about a sense of entitlement? Do you articulate to the guys that you're not last season over?
I don't think so. I just watch our guys work. To me, it's not about what you say. It's not about what you think might happen. It's about what guys do. And in the end, that's what accomplishment or achievement is. It's what you do. And those who talk usually don't know. Those who know usually don't need to talk. So I don't think there's much to say other than let's go out there and work hard and do what we always do. Really, become the best football team we can be every single day and see where that takes us and see what we can accomplish.
John, in terms of Matt Elam, at Florida he was a guy who was always around the football, and we've only got to see him a little bit, maybe a few workouts, but it seems like the case here. But what have you seen from him in terms of his instincts? Because he kind of seems to be able to always seem to be around the ball.
Yeah, he definitely has a natural, he's got a gift for understanding the game back there. His spacing, his awareness of routes, his understanding of where he needs to be relative to the guys around. He's just got a good feel for that, so he should progress really quickly. Now, he's going to make his mistakes, but he's going to be a big factor.
But Arthur Brown, he was close to 100%. Now he's looking running around with the ball.
Yeah, Arthur looks like he's in great shape, tremendous shape. Looks like he's trimmed up a little bit. How could he not? You guys he's working out with every day. So he's very motivated. Obviously, it's a contract deal for Arthur.
I mean Arthur Brown. Not Jones.
Oh, Arthur Brown. Arthur looks good with the sports hernia surgery. Arthur looks good. Yeah, he's 100%.
It's almost the players that say, Super Bowl champ takes everyone's best shot. You buy that, sometimes better than people who look on.
Is there some data on that? If I could see some proof of that, I'd probably understand how to answer it. It's not something we've studied. I feel like we get everyone's best shot for the last 5 years. I feel like people are always ready to play with it. They understand what kind of game they're going to be in, and they respond accordingly.
When you hear that from him, what does that mean to you?
I mean, that's an honor, man. That's, like I said, it's a great opportunity for me to come in and, like I said, keep on improving and keep on learning and hope I can be great with that.
Is that the same thing you expect of yourself?
I mean, I got very high expectations for myself. Like I said, I feel like I go out and keep on improving and it'll take care of itself.
Coach Harbaugh talked about your instincts. As a player who always seems to be around the ball. I mean, how much do you have to wrestle, kind of trusting your instincts and also trying to stay within the scheme?
I feel like I say, I can rely on my skills and the way I work, and they give me confidence. The way I work and the way I study, it gives me confidence to help me. I can play fast and use my instincts to the T. So, like I say, continue to like the way I work and the way I study. I mean, give me the confidence.
Matt toward the end. Did you report a little lighter for the sprint?
Yeah, I feel like I had to.
Yeah.
I had to run around a little more.
Like 5?
I lost like 8 pounds or something.
What's the, you go from an All-American to effectively, back at the bottom of the totem pole as a rookie in the NFL? How big an adjustment is it? What are the toughest things about adjusting?
I mean, I really don't think about that. Like I said, I just go out, just keep on improving to be the best I can be. I mean, people have high expectations of me. They want me to do great things, but it's all I gotta live up my own expectations. The way the way I work and the way I study, I feel like that take care of itself.
And Matt, this defense is undergone quite an overhaul. Why is there still so much optimism
and faith in getting back to the Super Bowl despite that.
Can you answer that question again?
With all the defensive changes you guys have had, there's still a lot of faith that you guys can be just as good as you were before. Why is that?
I just feel like the way we work and the way we push each other and the way we, like I say, the way the older guys bring in the younger guys and teach the younger guys, and the way we stick together and the way we work together on the field, I feel like that'll take care of itself. And like I say, we continue to work and improve, and the sky's the limit.
And when you see some of your new teammates walking around with Super Bowl rings and they get to experience things like going to the White House, does that give you motivation?
But that gave me a lot of motivation. Give me hunger, man. Give me desire. Make me want to go out and, like I say, work. I see them doing. I see what they do. I see how the way they work to get the ring. And I mean, that made me want to go out and work the same way, so I can, you know what I'm saying, do whatever I can to get the team to another ring.
Matt, explain to Eat Hungry, and you're having like a Twitter cult following, man. You don't know around here. Everyone loves your Twitter account. Explain that, what that means.
I trademarked a thing called Eat Greedy. Basically, it means like doing like grinding major and making sacrifices to be the best that you can be at anything you do. So I mean, I try to, you know what I'm saying, just bring the kids up and basically I like giving the kids opportunity, making them feel like they got a chance. So I mean, I try to keep that going and just let the kids know they have opportunity, great opportunity.
Yeah, just your brother, if you talk to Ed Reed or what other NFL players have you reached out to in the last 4 months for advice?
A lot of them. And Quan, for once, to him, my brother real close. My brother, Eric Bear. I mean, there's a lot of players that I reached out to for the help of the contract and different off the field marketing things, and just the people that had a great experience and have been out there, so to learn new things.
How about yourself? New contract, Super Bowl MVP, the whole and everything that goes with that. I mean, have you changed at all?
I don't think so. I guess you guys can tell me that after a couple weeks of being with me, but I don't think so. I mean, when you're here, you're really thinking football. I mean, I'd be a liar if you didn't think about that other stuff a little bit, but it doesn't affect anything that you do off the field.
When you're able to enjoy what you enjoyed after the Super Bowl in this short period of time, where you get some time to yourself and family, this year versus other years, is there a point in the summer when football clock starts running and you start getting eager to get in here? Different?
You definitely become bored pretty quickly. You always think you're going to go and enjoy 5 months or whatever you have off, but you definitely become bored pretty quickly. And I don't know if I'm always eager to get back in here, but when you do come back in here, it's refreshing. You realize how much fun you have doing it, just sitting in the meetings, going out in the practice field, joking around with the guys. So, I think to some extent we're all kind of eager to get back here. To some extent we're all kind of like another camp. But when you get back here, it's just refreshing.